All right, been wanting to do this for a while. This is a competition I used to do on. I don't know if anybody gets on VSIN, VSIN. They do a competition every year on football for college football and the NFL, where you can only pick sides. You can only do spreads or totals, and the winner gets like $25,000 or something. I can't offer that here. I can offer lifetime membership for WagerProof. You get free membership for the rest of your life. You can always use everything for free to the winner. As long as you beat me, as long as I don't win, you can get lifetime membership. So this is going to be free to all subscribers. Join, start submitting your picks. I set it up so like week 0 for college football is going to be the practice round. That's where everybody submits their picks. Make sure everyone understands how you do it. And it also helps me so I can make sure my grading of the picks is accurate, and I make sure everything is clean and ready to go for actually week 1 of this competition. So it's going to run from week 1, like literally week 1 of college football, which is not this slate that you see here, but the real slate, the one, everyone actually, these are all the shitty games except for maybe North Carolina and TCU. But I'm talking actually week 1 of college football all the way to week 18 of the NFL. So I think that makes it a total of 19 total weeks of the competition. All the rules are here. You can read through them. It's really simple. You're picking only spreads or totals, over, under, or favorite or underdog spreads. The spreads are updated every hour, okay? It's a consensus spread. I'm not taking it from one sports book. I don't want any of that weird sports book bullshit where I only take it from DraftKings or I only take it from FanDuel or, William Hill. Like, I'm doing a consensus, which means, and that's exactly what VSIN does too. The general line. I'm going to take the general line, and you have to make a pick from that line. So you get points for getting them right, and then you get no points for getting them wrong. If there's a push, doesn't count against you, doesn't count for you, it's 0 points. Every week you're going to have a play of the week. You're going to star it, and that's going to count for 3 points. And the deadline. Now, stay with me here. There's a deadline where you have to submit your picks. Everybody needs their picks submitted before 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. What that means is that Thursday Night Football is not going to be included on this. I do that because there's no way for me to ensure the timing and the technology. Somebody could place a pick on Thursday. I'm not going to get into that. Thursday Night Football is not included on this. It's all Saturday, Sunday, Monday games. Okay? The deadline is Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you don't get your picks in before then, unfortunately, for that week, you're just not going to have any picks. There's a 5-minute editing window, which means you can submit picks. You get 6 total picks. You can submit your picks. Now, if all of a sudden you're like, oh, fuck, I did not want that, you have 5 minutes to go back and change your picks. I think that's fair. And then you can change them and submit it again. So you get 1 point for regular wins. You get 3 points for your play of the week. Now, there's a tiebreaker because there's bound to be at some point 2 people they have 34 points for the entire year, and it's the last week. The tiebreaker is your cover points. So I put examples down here. Let's say you pick a -7 spread. The team wins by 21. You get 14 cover points. Now, these points aren't your primary points that you're looking for. However, you do want to pay attention to them because if you are tied with somebody, we go to the cover points to break that tiebreaker or for that tiebreaker. You can also lose points. So if you have a -7 and they lose by 21, that's minus 28 points. That's going to hurt, And then totals use the same idea. If you pick a total over 53 and the end of the game it's 60, you get 7 cover points. If it goes under and you pick the over, you get the difference of where it landed and the line that you got. So here's a strategy. Lines change, okay? So the deadline is Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Me personally, like what I did for VSiN, I would wait until Friday at 10 a.m. to make my picks because lines change. So you want to get the best line you can possibly get. However, that also another strategy is put your picks in early. If you trust yourself, you trust your data, you trust my data, whatever you want to do. If you trust it enough where you think, I know what the injury data is, I know where this line is going to move, put your picks in on Tuesday when the week changes. And then you benefit from line movement if it goes your way. Get some CLV if you want. So it's all in your strategy, whatever you want to do. Let me show you the page. Here's the page where you're going to make your actual picks. Again, this is week 0 of the practice round. These will not count towards your overall record. But you're just making picks. You can do a spread and over-under for the same game. You obviously cannot pick a +7 and a -7 for the same game. That would make no sense. But you're putting 6 picks in total. So let's just click here. I got all my picks in. Now I'm going to star one of them as my play of the week. This might actually be my play of the week for week 0. I love TCU. But that's really all you do. You submit your picks. And after picks have been submitted, so after Friday at 12, okay, we can't show everybody else's picks until the deadline has hit. So at 12 p.m. on Friday every week, I have this table set up that's going to show us the most picked games, the most picked side, which game and which side has the most play of the week selections. I think it's fun just to see where everybody's at. Also, you can kind of use this for the rest of the week. Like, man, we are all on the same side when it comes to TCU. You know, this is dummy data, by the way. This isn't real yet, obviously. But you can see here. Yeah, you can't see it because my cursor's in the way. You can see here there's star 4 right here. What that means is that there's 4 play of the weeks on TCU -7. Just a little extra signal, like for people who are like, hey, I trust the community to make good picks. We're all on this together. Let's see how it goes. But it's going to show the top 10 most picked games for that week. And yeah, and it also shows your record up here. And then here's the leaderboard. These are all fake names, obviously. It's going to show your win-loss push, total points, and then your cover points as well. That way, it's all transparent. It's all out there every week. You see exactly where you are and where everybody else is. There's no cheating. Everybody gets locked out at the same time as far as submitting picks. And yeah, so I think it'll be fun. It's a great competition. We get to see who's real and who's not, because this takes skill. This is not luck. When it comes to 19 weeks of football, you cannot luck your way into having a positive record. But we're going to see, and I hope you guys can beat me. I don't think you can, to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. I do not think anyone is going to beat me. But I'm excited to see it happen if it does happen. So let's get to it. Everyone have a good rest of your, what is today? Wednesday?